Live from Cullman, Alabama, Premier Bank presents Wake Up Cullman.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
Again, welcome to another exciting episode of Wake Up Cullman. So as you can tell, my shape-shifting co-host here is back. This is the third day in the course of a week and a half that you've changed your shapes on me.
I have. You're right.
I don't know how you do it.
I'm just trying to keep you on your toes. It's almost Halloween, you know?
She's a master of disguise. She can literally look like anyone. They just all tend to be men. So.
You're hilarious. You know, I am excited for Halloween coming up, and we've got some fun stuff going on this weekend.
We do. And outside of fun things, we also have some really exciting things going on, yes, which I guess both can be entailed. But the one I'm looking forward to the most is that a Walmart is opening right behind my house.
That's pretty.
It's like I could probably spit on it. It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Well, I don't know if I'd go awesome. I'm just going to say it's going to make me very lazy, because then I can just walk to Walmart and get whatever I want and come home.
Yes. Well,
yeah.
a lot of people have strong feelings toward Walmarts, and I've seen a lot of people that are really excited to have their own Walmart over on that side of town, and then you have the people that, feel like Walmart is way too crowded. But I think having a second location is going to be really great.
Well, what I'm confused about mainly myself is we've got a super Walmart in town. We're driving business away from one of its own businesses towards another half of the town. So we're encouraging places like Vinemont, even some of the Blount County cities to come directly to that one instead of coming all the way across town to the larger Walmart. And I'm not sure how that's going to affect. I mean, obviously the money's all going to the same corporation, but it's going to take away from store sales. So I wonder if that's really going to have any effect.
I don't think they're going to have any problem. I don't think they're going to have any problem making quota for their sales at all. I think, they open on November 11th, so we're really excited, and stay tuned for more information about it. But I think it's going to be great.
All right. Well, you heard it here. I mean, she says it's going to be great, so I guess that's all that counts. All righty, guys. Well, every day we talk to you about the awesome prizes that you can win here on the show. Well, I'm here to tell you that not only can you win one, you can win multiple prizes from our awesome sponsors. So let's take a look at what those are for today. All righty, we have Mad Dog Mike's free family barbecue pack. That's the pound of barbecue, the 2 16-ounce sides, and the 4 buns. And then a Cullman Pizza Hut large 5-topping pizza, guys. If you've never tried their large 5-topping pizzas, they're fantastic. And then we have the Chick-fil-A Choose Your Meal, which is the chicken sandwich or the chicken nugget combo. Guys, these are great prizes. Do not miss out on these. Again, you check the Facebook page, find out who our sponsor of the day is, and then call 256-734-7399 and let us know who that sponsor of the day is. If you were the first person to let us know, then you automatically win not one, but all 3 prizes, and you can't beat that.
You cannot beat that, and you really can't beat our guests coming up either, because they're pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
We are going to be talking with Sabrina Hudson and Jennifer Tucker about the Pine Heart Living Farm History Day, so stay tuned.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And welcome back, everybody. And we have our special guest with us here today. We have Sabrina Hudson and Jennifer Tucker. Thank you guys so much for being on the show today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Well, we know that y'all are here to talk about Pine Heart Living History Farm Day, correct?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us a little brief overview if anyone out there has no idea what this event is?
Okay, well, it's tomorrow, October the 24th. Our farm will be open. It's the only day of the year that we open to the public. So your families can come out and kind of step back in history, and we have a lot of demonstrations going on. The area is set around the 1930s and 40s, and we have demonstrations of the grist mill. It makes cornmeal for us. We make sorghum syrup, from gathering from the field to making the syrup, and you can taste that. We have museums you can come through and tour and see different things in our museum. We've got a lot of hands-on activities that kids can get involved in also.
Incredible. How big is this farm?
It's about 100 acres. Our Pine Heart Living History Day, though, is set on about 40 acres.
Wow, that's incredible. Jeez. So obviously quite the educational experience for
Absolutely.
kids. So
Absolutely.
very nice. How many people usually come out for this day?
We usually have around 3,500 to 4,000 come throughout the day from all over Alabama.
That's
Quite a crowd there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, do schools get to visit in the month of October?
Okay, you can focus that.
They do. During the month of October, we have the school children from around actually the area of Alabama that come out. It's a hands-on experience for them, a learning experience for them. It's geared maybe towards the third graders. So we have a wonderful group of volunteers. We could not do it without our volunteers that help us throughout the whole month of October.
Yes, ma'am. Well, if you don't mind me asking, this is a question I'm sure you get quite often, but just to clear up, how did this Living History Day get started? Because that's not something I think you just woke up and were like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do today.
My grandparents, Carl Pinehart, was raised on that 100-acre farm, and he, early 1930s, decided he was going to move to where it's presently located at 65 and 278, and he built the big white barn, as people call it, and had barn dances in the barn. And then about a year later, he built a house, and he married my grandmother, Irene. And through that, they established a dairy farm. And throughout the years, they would have school kids come to see the process of the dairy farm. And after their deaths in the early 1990s, we decided to start with having school kids to the farm to kind of carry on the legacy of what they had started. And from that, it grew from a week up into the whole month of October, having kids come out. And in late 1990s, we decided that we would open up to the public. And so it started from that.
Yes, ma'am. Now, how did it evolve from just a simple barn and house to, a blacksmithing shop and, all the tractors you have on site? How did that sort of grow in that direction instead of, just like an
Did y'all
agricultural
add
thing?
different elements?
Every year we add more. The latest thing we've brought in is a log cabin that we found out of Hanceville, and we have rebuilt that up. They took it apart piece by piece, and they built the log cabin back. So as of now, there are 3 log cabins and 2 museums, an older barn that had been donated and moved in, and most of our buildings had been donated people wanted them restored. And so we moved them to the farm, and they've all been restored, and you can go through them and see how they all work.
Yes, ma'am. Now, this is a great experience for families and groups to come through. There's a ton of activities that are for free to do.
Absolutely.
Do you mind going through some of the things that kids are allowed to do while they're
Okay.
there?
Oh, it's wonderful for the children. We have pumpkin painting. We have so many pumpkins that are grown actually on the farm. They can choose a pumpkin. Everything is free. Once you get in, you pay the price to get in. We have games. We have the Red House School building, and there are games that date back from that time period for the children to play. We have slingshot that they can play.
There's hay rides to the
Hay rides
fields.
to the field.
I think you pay like $1 and they give you a bag and you go pick turnip greens and you can pick sweet potatoes and pick the crops out of the field.
Oh, wow.
Now-
We have petting
Petting
zoo
zoo.
Okay.
for the kids.
What seems to be one of the more surprising elements that is a very educational experience for the children?
I think just seeing how everything works. Kids nowadays, they don't They don't know. We're so technological these days with all our little gadgets that we've got. So all this is pre that.
Yes, and they can gain a true sense of understanding
Absolutely.
of where your food comes from, which is what y'all had mentioned earlier.
Right. And we've got a lady there, natural dyeing. She shows how to dye using things like flowers and the different nuts that you can use, and she dyes cloth. So there's a lot of neat things.
Now, do you feel like, I know that the event is tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yes.
Do you feel like can you go out there and see everything in that time span?
It's a full day. It's a full day.
Figured,
And put on your walking shoes.
That works.
Yes.
can
We
have-
are handicap accessible in some areas, but not all. And we do have transportation for some handicaps that are in wheelchairs or the carts that we can transport them around the farm if they need it.
That's incredible. Well, this sounds like a true blast from the past.
Absolutely.
It's a great day.
Yes.
Encourage everybody to come out.
Now, how much is it for admission?
Adults are $7, kids are $5, and then 4 years and younger is free.
Well, there we go. Work that out. All right, now, so before I get out there and get my hands dirty and start doing everything, which of the events do you recommend someone like myself would go and do?
Oh, wow. You need to definitely go see them watch making sorghum syrup,
Okay.
and they let you taste it. So that's always a treat to see. And the blacksmith shop that we have, they have the forge running, and they're making horseshoes and making different items. And so that's pretty neat to see too.
And there's a lot of items available for purchase.
Absolutely, yes, there are. And every year we add new things. We've got this year a gentleman that's coming with his chainsaw that does chainsaw designing and statues and things. So that's new this year. So every year we're trying to add something new.
Okay, very nice.
Well, it sounds like an exciting event. I've never personally been to it myself, and I do apologize for that.
We hope you can come tomorrow.
Yes,
ma'am.
I will be there. I will be there at 9 o'clock. I'm so excited.
But for years, I've heard about this event. I mean, my grandparents have been here since before I was born, and they've just talked about it every year. So I'm very excited to get out there and see what goes on. And I encourage everyone viewing to absolutely go out and check this out. It's a wonderful location. It sounds like it's going to be a great time for everybody. So I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell, but
We both are. We've both been looking
Kids
forward
and
to
candy
this.
store.
So, yes. Now, where can people go online to find out more information, or maybe
We do
give
have
y'all
a
call?
Facebook page. It's Pine Heart Living History Farm. If you'll just look that up, we do have a Facebook page, or an email. My aunt Carolyn, you can email her at bjohn701 at AOL.com.
Okay. And is there any phone numbers that they can call?
You can reach her at 256-734-0850.
0850. Okay. And one last question. I know that a lot of people they know where this place is, but if you're not familiar with the area, can you kind of give a little bit of an idea of how to get there? Because I know there's not quite an address for
Right,
it.
and we have signs up, and if we need overflow parking, we're going to use the 7th Street Baptist Church and St. Andrews, and we're going to charter people over. But the farm is located at 278 and 65 interchange on Tally-Ho Street. You can enter through the back of the farm. If people are familiar with Cullman, the bowling alley,
Yes.
and the health department, if you go down beside the health department towards the bowling alley, you'll see the crowd.
Okay. And the barn, is it next to the North Alabama Agriplex?
It actually sits on the hill on 278 facing the
Okay.
highway.
Gotcha. All right.
Well,
Well, thank you guys
for
so
the
much.
barn.
Yes, yes.
Look for the bar. That sounds like the slogan that everyone should have.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you all both for
Thank you
coming
very
on.
much for having
Super
us.
Appreciate it. I'm very excited, and maybe after everything wraps up, you guys can come back on and let us know how it went this year.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Well, if you guys will join us again in just a moment, we'll be right back.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycolemantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Alrighty guys, well now's the point in the show where I give you that hint that pushes you in the direction that wins you all 3 of our awesome prizes today. So today's hint for you, in the off chance that you don't know who our sponsor of the day is which one of our sponsors has been offering insurance for over 3 generations. Which one of our sponsors has been offering insurance for over 3 generations? That's a long time, guys. That's like 150 years if they lived an average of 50 years apiece, I'm telling you. It's fantastic. All right, guys, so again, if you find out, or if that helps, or if that encourages you to check the Facebook page, call us at 256-734-7399. Again, that's 256-734-7399. And if you were the first one to call in and let us know, you win all 3 of those prizes. So, I mean, it's win-win.
Pretty exciting, definitely. Okay, well, now it's time for our Facebook friend of the day. And our Facebook friend of the day is going to be Melinda Page, and she likes UAB and Wendy's Health and Nutrition. We would like to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue for being our friend on Facebook.
Congratulations. We always love that barbecue sandwich,
yes.
So, come by and pick that up as soon as you can because you don't want to miss out on that either. Alrighty, guys. Well, now I'm going to talk to you about the weather, and we'll look at that forecast for the weekend, and maybe it won't jinx us too bad. All right, so, I'm always encouraged about the weather, especially when it comes up to the weekends because you never know.
Very true.
All righty. Well, guys, we'll be right back with that. But if you stay tuned for just a second, we've got our senior spotlight for you. So if you'll take a look at that real quick, we'll be right back.
Hi, folks. Welcome to the sports show this morning. We've got a great matchup this week with high school playoff intentions counting this week. Let's take a look at these matchups. We have West Point versus Lawrence County, which will be a great matchup. West Point still trying to fight for that 3rd or 4th seed to get into the playoffs. Muscle Shoals at Cullman. That's going to be a good matchup, especially at Cullman. If you get a chance, you might want to go watch that game. If Cullman wins this, they get the 3rd seed in the playoff. If not, they're looking at a 4th seed depending on how the rest of the region goes. Winston County's won out their region. They're number 2 seed. Vinemont's just playing for success and keep the cheering fighting. Holly Pond and Winfield. Holly Pond's looking for that first win with a 28-game losing streak. Let's hope tonight they can pull it out against Winfield. Cold Springs and Tanner. Cold Springs has locked up the number 2 seed. Tanner's still fighting for that 3rd seed with Addison. Let's see how that ends up tonight. North Jackson and Good Hope. North Jackson has got the 3rd seed, but if Good Hope could upset them, they'll be out of the playoffs. Another game to end up watching would be Susan Moore and Hanceville. That's got playoff implication. Hanceville could actually get the 4th seed and make the playoffs, but be on the road. Now let's get to my favorite part, college football. We've got Alabama versus Tennessee. I'm picking the Tide 10. Tennessee 10, Bama 42, Auburn and Arkansas. Arkansas will upset Auburn because Auburn cannot stop the run. Auburn will lose by 7, but it will be a lot closer than most people think. Florida and Georgia has a bye. Next week they come back out and play each other in Jacksonville, Florida for the Florida-Georgia game. That's going to be very interesting. Then you've got South Carolina with a bye. They really need a bye with losing Steve Spurrier and also losing to Vandy last weekend. It was a very, very bad weekend for South Carolina. You've also got Kentucky, Mississippi State. I've got State by 24. Kentucky put up a good fight against Auburn, demoralizing defeat at home. Going on the road to Starkville, though, with those cowbells, it's hard to play down there. You've also got Vanderbilt, Missouri. Going to Missouri, Vandy, they had a nice win over South Carolina at home, but on the road in Mizzou, Columbus, really hard to win. I got Missouri big by 32 points. I've also got Texas A&M and Ole Miss. Here's your SEC upset. I'm taking Texas A&M by 10. Most people don't see that coming. Ole Miss has got a good game going, but they got demoralized last week by Memphis. Memphis is their first time being 8-0, and I forget, since 1968. You've also got Temple and ECU who played last night. Temple is also 7-0 for the first time in school history. And the major big upset for this weekend for me would be Utah over USC. USC's picked to win by 24. I'm going to say Utah wins by 21. Now we'll come back with community billboards right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And we are back with our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi. The CRMC Trunk or Treat will be Thursday, October 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. This will be located in the front parking lot of CRMC. Come out for a great night of free food, games, and fun.
And as we mentioned today, the Pine Heart Farm Living History Farm Day is going on October 24th. They encourage you to come out and experience activities such as old-time woodworking, horses and wagon rides, antique tractor shows, petting animals, syrup making, and more. For more information, remember to call 256-734-0850.
And Pause for a Cause basketball clinic for boys and girls benefiting Lucas Hembry will be tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Cullman High School. Help Lucas get his diabetic service alert dog. The cost will be $40, and you can find out more information at pauseforlucas@gmail.com.
And we encourage everyone to come out and check out the Memphis Belle viewing again at Cullman Carmike Theater. They encourage you to come and meet the pilot's widow in the lobby and learn about the crew before you see the aircraft at the Cullman Airport on Saturday, November 7th. The viewing is October 23rd and 29th. So again, go check that out.
And live on stage, Cullman Community Concert Association announces the 2015 Grammy Award winner as part of their 2015-16 concert season. Mike Ferris, critically acclaimed soulful performer, will be performing at the Betty Lee Haynes Theater on the Wallace State Community College campus on Tuesday, October 27th at 7 p.m.
And the Bosom Buddies Smoked Ham and Turkey fundraiser is going on. Cullman County Bosom Buddies Foundation is having a smoked ham and turkey fundraiser, and these are 10 pounds more or less. Pickup will be November 21st from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Days Catering, located on 1628 2nd Avenue Northwest here in Cullman. To order, contact Christina at 256-338-6300, and deadline to order these is November 14th. Now, these do cost $35 each, and they require prepayment only, but they do encourage you to come and check those out.
And if you have a community billboard, you can let us know. You can visit us online at mycullmantv.com or send us an email at mycullmantv@gmail.com or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And wishing you a happy birthday today, Johnny Looney, for this Friday. And don't forget, we're about to do that weekly drawing for our winner, who will receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Exciting.
And get online or give us a call. Let us know your anniversary. That winner will receive a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
And guys, if you didn't already know, our sponsor of the day today was indeed Knight Free Insurance Agency, providing you insurance coverage for over 3 generations. 3 generations of people helping you out with your insurance discounts. And again, we also encourage you to check us out on Facebook, guys. Can't stress to that enough. We really want to hear from you on Facebook. We are like that one guy in high school that nobody liked, that 30 years from now accidentally friends everyone you know on Facebook and becomes immensely popular, except we are more desperate than that. We actually really want to hear from you. It's pretty bad. Please do. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm coming up with a new one every day, I promise.
Yeah, they're really bad too.
We really do want to hear from you on Facebook. It's the only way that we know how to improve and
Yes.
how to make things easier for you to watch. We really want to hear from you. It's important.
Yeah, tell us what you're dressing up for as Halloween.
Absolutely. Post some photos of it too. We encourage that. We
Yes.
want to see what you guys do. As long as it's PG. We don't want to see anything too terrifying. She might cry. Or I
Wow.
might cry mainly. I might cry. Alrighty, guys. Well, now we're going to do that drawing for the birthday winners and anniversary winners for today. So if you want to get into that. Alrighty. Well, as normal, this is our anniversary cup, and I'd like to do that magic trick where I make nothing come out of it because
We need you guys to get online or give us a call. Let us know your anniversaries. That $15 gift certificate to the Candle Garden is pretty awesome.
Yep. And we can't just magically pick someone unless we know who to magically pick. So
That's
there we
very
go.
true.
All right. So Natalie, if you'd like to do the honors for the birthday.
Alex Bentley.
Well, congratulations. You are a winner for the Dairy Queen ice cream cake. So if you'll stop by, we'll have that ready for you.
Yes.
And, enjoy it because
That's
they're
pretty
awesome.
exciting, yes.
Yeah,
Those
the
ice cream
cake's
cakes
good.
are great.
Oh, man, it's so good. Alrighty, guys. Well, we again encourage you to check us out on Facebook. We encourage you to come out to the Pine Heart Living Farm History Day tomorrow. We're really excited about that one. We'll probably see you there. But outside of that, I think we had a pretty good show today. Had some cool guests, learned a
We
few
did.
things.
I'm very excited about
Ready
that.
for that Alabama game coming up against Tennessee?
Don't really care about that.
Well,
but
there you go.
I'm excited about Pine Heart Living History Farm Day. Like, I've really counted down to this.
All right, well, there we go. Well, again, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
Again, everyone here at My Cullman Television hopes you have an awesome Friday, and we will see you first thing Monday morning. Have a great day.
Before the dawn, there's gonna be rain. Before the rainbow comes out.